Hi there, the bipolar lesbian here. I know it's been a long while since I've uploaded a video. However, I have not recently really, but I've been in a hypomanic state with deep depression for a little over a month now. I've tried to speak to my psychiatrist, who is completely he's horrid. He doesn't help. I actually had another doctor assist me more than my psychiatrist group did, and that's depressing. Which brings me to the topic of this video, and that is depression hurts everyone. And I say this because going on a month now of being depressed, I can see the wear and tear that I'm putting on my friends and family. The sadness that I bring just from my own feelings of worthlessness and hopelessness. And it's very discouraging because you feel like you're a problem and in the way. And you don't want to do that to your family, but you can't stop it. And it hurts them. And you can't do anything to fix it. I'm on many medications. Just a quick example. Here's one. Here's two. This is for anxiety. This is for mood stabilizing. That was me dropping something. Anxiety. Night terror medications because I have severe PTSD. Antidepressant that recently got up. And then I have another mood stabilizer. So, I've been on these for months and they should be working. However, they're not. And it's been very rough. It's been very tiring. And it's been very hard to get through. I know this video is very bleak and depressing, but that's how I've been lately. It's very bleak and depressing. And like I said, the strain it puts on families is incredible. Because, not in a mean way, but after a while, when somebody has been so depressed for so long and just brings everything down, they get tired of it. They get tired of you. And I understand that. It's kind of like caregiver fatigue. They're not mad at you. They're mad at the illness not letting up. And it's a very unfortunate state to be in. Because you feel like you're disappointing people. I spoke, I think, in one of my last videos that I got a job. Well, that job ended when I was diagnosed with bilateral pneumonia in both lungs. Well, 1.5 lung. Since I've had surgery to remove the other one. I'm very susceptible to getting pneumonia now. Especially bilateral dual pneumonia, which is fantastic. I take a medicated, I don't know where it is. I take a medicated inhaler for breathing issues, just because I have had one lung torn out of my body. I'm trying to reach out to people. I'm trying to talk to people and get the counseling I need. But it's so hard. Especially when you don't have a lot of money. Like I do. I don't, I should say. it's sad to see what you put your family through, and that just makes the guilt and the depression worse. I see them sigh in absolute exacerbation or frustration. It's just, the issue is so hard to correct, especially when you have a doctor who has done nothing but ignore you. The last time I went in, he told me, just go to the hospital again. No bother on asking me about changing medications or anything like that. Just go to the hospital again. You know what they do in the hospitals? They send you in, and you get your intake. Yes, I'm suicidal, whatever, that kind of thing. No, I'm not going to do it, but I feel like it, that kind of thing. That's how I am, at least. That's how I feel. I want to not be here, but I can't do it because I couldn't stand the thought of my family finding my corpse. That would destroy them, and that would be very selfish of me to leave them. I think the funniest thing is, Side Night and Happiness during their depressing comic week did the best. It's a guy talking to a headstone, and he said something about, I know you had pain, and that's why you left, but you just left all your pain onto us, and I couldn't do that. Sorry, it's been pretty emotional for me. It's been pretty rough. And it's, like I said, the hospitals, it's very hard to go to them because you're put in the mental hospitals with people who aren't voluntarily committed, and they are angry about it. And so they're frustrated, but you're there to get help. But other people are there for kicking addiction and things like that. So instead of an informative meeting about mental health, I have to sit through a presentation on Subutex and methadone, and I forget the third one. It doesn't really help someone who's there for mental health. And the focus has seemed to derive over to addicts. And I know they need help as well. However, I think it should be a little segregated, because I'm not there to learn every place in the goddamn valley I live in where I can score heroin as they talk to each other. I'm not in there for that, okay? I'm in there for help. But help doesn't arrive. And every doctor I've spoken to so far has told me that I've gone through these depressive periods before and it's going to get better. Will it? Will I ever be better? I don't know. I don't know. Some people can look into the future and see the good things that they may be able to accomplish. But as of right now, when I look into the future, all I see is blackness. Again, sorry for such a sad video of me rambling and ranting, but I just wanted to make a little video about depression, especially during a bad period that I'm in and I can't get out of. I luckily have overcome the urge to begin hurting myself again, which is nice because my thighs look like chopped liver from past experiences. So I figure that's enough depressing shit for this video as of now. So I want to thank you all for listening. And I just want to put out, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Please reach out if you need help. Text the crisis line like I did. Call. Do something. But don't give up. I have to keep fighting for myself. I have to find somebody who's going to help me. And it's hard, but it's something I'm going to have to do. And we all have to together. Stick together. We can do it. I don't know how yet, but we can. Thank you all for listening. This has been the Bipolar Lesbian, and I'm signing out.